Good morning, beautiful people. How are you? I hope you had a good weekend. I had a great weekend, just relaxing and recovering and taking care of myself and my children, of course. And here we are Monday morning, and I'm looking forward to receiving a message that we all need to hear today. It's been a little bit of a journey for me the last few days, internal journey, and meaning I just have a lot of thoughts, a lot of different things going through my head right now regarding personal life, work, health, business, all of these different facets of our lives that need attention and need focus and need to be thought about in a conscious, loving way, an intentional way. And so, so that's kind of the phase that I'm in right now. Interestingly, with the super beautiful eclipse full moon last night. Who saw that? I would love to hear your comments and hear where you saw it from in the world. Let me know. I want to know where you're coming from. As you know, I like to know sort of the network that we're creating of the people, the individuals who are paying attention and who are participating in these readings. It's nice to know that we're all connected, and I want to know where you are. So let me know where you are tuning in from. Okay, so I have been shuffling the cards, and I'm going to do our Palo Santo just to clean and clear the deck and make sure that we have purity and that the deck is fresh and ready for us. As always, the intention is just to pull one card every day, every weekday that is. So I should say that I will be here every weekday, and maybe surprise visits on Saturday or Sunday, but mostly just every weekday. We are here to set an intention to discover what today we collectively need to be thinking about, or what we need to know, or a validation that would be helpful for us in our journey and our royal path that we are taking in life. So I'm cleaning the cards using the Palo Santo, trying to get everyone having some of this really beautiful purified smoke of this wonderful wood that is Palo Santo. And it smells so good. It smells like a church, and I love the smell of church. Even though I don't go anymore. Spent a long time in church, many years in church. Many people don't know that I grew up with a Mormon mother and a Catholic father, and then I married a Jewish man. So it's almost like the beginning of a joke. A Mormon, a Catholic, and a Jew walk into a bar. I don't know. I have never completed that joke, but I've said that part many times. But I actually am really grateful for that. I was raised Catholic and Mormon, went to church, CCD, seminary, all the extracurriculars until I went to college. And so I have been in many churches. In the Mormon church, it doesn't smell like Palo Santo. But in the Catholic Church, maybe frankincense and myrrh, and some of those really beautiful herbs that they burn in the church that makes it smell so good. So, anyways, that's just a little snippet, a little tidbit of my history and background, which is why I love spirituality so much. And it's why I love to study and learn about religions and the different religions and really the commonalities of religion. And also tarot is interesting because it's not religious per se, but it is very spiritual. And when we do a reading through tarot, at least the way that I do it and the way that I like to think about it is I like to connect to the divine, to the source, to the one, to the light, The Royal Path is a book by Rebecca Magic. She wrote The Royal Path 1, that's the first one, and then this is the second one that talks about all the minor arcana cards. This is the 22 major arcana cards, and really valuable, amazing books, and you should definitely follow her online, The Royal Path Tarot, Rebecca Magic. She's amazing, Magick. Anyways, so our interest today, our intention is to focus on what do we need to hear that will be supporting of us as a collective, as the one right now. What would be helpful for us to know, to hear, to be validated about, that can help all of us on our journey in life. And so I've been shuffling the cards, and so now we're ready to pick. And here we go. The Page of Pentacles. Look at him. This is such a happy card. This is, he is holding the pentacles in his hand like he is almost mastering it. It's still the beginning. He's still looking towards the future with the bright background. It's clear. There are mountains, and it's connected to the earth element. Pentacles is where we bring our thoughts and our intentions, and we start to manifest in reality, on earth. We start to bring our ideas and in all of the things that we've been envisioning and visualizing, and where we really start to manifest these things and bring them into reality, where they come together as one, where heaven and earth meet as one, and we are here, it's in our hand, and we're looking towards the opportunity of the future and what we can do with this manifestation, with this beautiful moment in time. So what can we do? What do you have in your life that is needing to be manifested, that is right on the verge of manifestation, and that you've been thinking about and you finally brought it into reality? And it is very close to being mastered, to coming to fruition, to being manifested. So what is it? And the message is to continue on, to continue that journey. Let's see what Rebecca has to say about this card, because it's inspiration with manifestation. Let's just read about pages in general. Pages are depicted by a youthful character as a representation of an archetypal quality which we all contain within our psyche. This archetype comes with the opportunity to be receptive to new information, to gain a fresh perspective, and humbly begin a journey into deepening a level of mastery within a particular element. In this case, Pentacles, the element of air, which ultimately leads to growth. This is because when we reach new levels of mastery within a particular element, we simultaneously receive new wisdom in a particular dimension of being. Once we are affected in that particular realm of existence, it ripples out to all other dimensions of our lives. As is one, so it is in all. While this archetypal expression of the page is very useful, when it's resisted, it manifests as cognitive dissonance, immaturity, stubbornness, naivete, and impulsiveness. When we are embodying this more negative expression of the page archetype, it is, as always, in perfect order for what needs to unfold in the name of the highest good. It only means that you're learning from the other end of the spectrum, and your learning requires exactly that. Inevitably, through this resistance, you will learn the lessons needed to break through and mature to the next level of mastery within the particular element that is drawn. Remember, your energy is always being observed from multiple perspectives, your own, however conscious or unconscious, as well as the perspectives of the people and world around you. Consider your position from those perspectives that will help you reach a big picture vision, allowing you to break free from attachment to old narratives. It is especially important to look at where you have strong opinions or feelings about someone or something. Remember that deflecting or avoiding, considering the opposite perspective of your opinion, or rather than deflecting or avoiding, consider the opposite perspective of your opinion. At least consider the opposite so that you may understand the full spectrum of truth. The method of circumspection is necessary key for unlocking the secrets of the tarot in a way that makes the magic really come to life. When the page archetype shows up in your experience, remain aware of the potential to behave immaturely and selfishly. When the inner page is being expressed without intention and awareness, there's a tendency to act prematurely or ignorantly. Pages show up to tell us that we are working our way toward being a king. We have got to start somewhere, and may we begin with humility and receptivity so that we can learn and grow beyond the limitations of our selfish pride. So then when we bring it to the Page of Pentacles, which is what we got today, we have inspiration within manifestation. It's time to begin a new project or see an existing project from a new angle. There's new inspiration flowing through you in regard to building or manifesting a particular vision. How can you deepen your dedication to a project or situation in new ways so that more value is added to the experience? So how can you add value to this experience in your life? How can you take a project that you're already inspired by and you're already doing and make it a reality? How can you do that? This is what the Page of Pentacles calls us to consider today. So any resistance that you may have towards this opportunity or possibility, it said, remember, think about the things that you actually have strong emotions towards. And those are the things that are calling you to give them attention. Okay, so I really hope that you enjoyed today's reading and that it gave you a lot of value for your life today and a way to be conscious in a way that you may not have been otherwise. So I'm sending you lots of love. I see you, I hear you, I am here for you, and I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.